What's up, everybody? This is Narcoleptic Cheetah, and we are in another episode of Feed the Beast Horizons. How's everybody doing today? If you would, just leave me a nice little comment saying how you doing. I'm doing great today. I think it's a beautiful, wonderful Minecraft day. And I am looking at the ocean. Oh, no, I'm looking at lots and lots of fences. So last episode, I explained the Ender Quarry and what it does. It is the coolest thing since sliced bread. Since then, I have done so many of these things. And I just leave the fences here mostly because if we look at our coordinates, we are at, you can see that in the Z coordinate. Let's see if I hit E. The Z coordinate here, 9,612. I basically just ran along the Z-axis until I was here. This is all ocean biome, and it is, so nobody's gonna settle out here, and you know, what the heck, might as well dig it up. So let's see if I can, so this way, this quadrant here was 256 fence posts that way, 256 that way, and you know, I closed it in on the other sides. And that finished in, I want to say it was like a week, something like that. We'll say a week. And maybe 3 or 4 days. And then I did the same thing here, 256 that way, 256 that way. If you're wondering, this quarry can't be connected to more than one set of boundary fence posts at a time. It will say there's an intersection or something like that and get kind of mad at you. So this one is not 256 by 256. It's actually 1,024 that way, 1,024 this way. That means it is, let's see, 256 goes into 1024, 4 times as much that way. 16 times as big. So this area is 16 times as big. I just want it to go and go and go forever, even if I can't touch it for a week. Speaking of which, obviously, I have not touched this for about 2 or 3 weeks. I have a new job that I have been getting ready for, and it has just sucked up every last bit of my time. But it's a great and wonderful job. I will hopefully be able to post more on Minecraft soon because of it. We'll see. I don't know for sure. But anyway, so we have our Ender shifter, or entity shifter here. This setup, I have basically the Ender Quarry shoots up into the chest because it's adjacent. You see that there. I have a pneumatic servo in here. It's just always on and pops it right into my quarry tesseract. As we can see here, it's my Cheetah's quarry, and it's always it is sending items back to my base, sending items, and it is receiving energy from my base to power this thing. It is almost always at 10,000 RFs. Rastafarians, as generic B would say. I just found out recently that we're both from the south. I kind of wonder where he's from. Anyway, random and kind of ADD moment. Okay, so let's jump back. Whoa, and see if I get kicked off the server again. Oh, no. Sometimes that kicks me off the server because I think this technically unloads. Anyway, so let's see. What else do we have? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. These are beacons. Beacons are made with nether stars. That thing upstairs worked beautifully. At least the wither one did. So nether stars, 520. Booyah! I will never need another nether star ever again. So I have beacons just sitting there. I can mark them where I want them. Let's see. I would like to. Let's see. Trying to figure out what we've done. Let's see. I've researched everything in this Dominomicon. 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 Oh no, I haven't. I need to research these things. But other than these rods, everything else. Golems, everything. Researched everything. I don't know if I went over it in the last episode, but I'll go over it again. I finally found this thing. It is a deconstruction table. And basically, the more complicated the aspects that this thing has, the more it'll give you per turn. So this one gives gas tiers, give us something every turn. So will crafting benches, but gas tiers give us, I think, all of the 6 original aspects. So that helps us. Unfortunately, there's no way to automate this. Be really nice. Makers of mod would be super helpful if there was some way to automate this. Okay, so we have all this stuff. I did all of these things. Actually, duplicated a couple. Oops. I do have to say this. This guy from last episode, it never worked as well as I hoped it would. This is actually from those magical crops. I just replaced it. So you'll see that there's no villagers in there. And there's no villagers over here. Because I may have crashed the server twice now. Leaving that on. Basically something would go wrong. And it would lag out. And they would just create thousands of villagers. And thousands of villagers crashes servers. Yeah. So yeah, we had thousands of here. I mean, I came on one day. There was 1 frame a second. I wanted to record, but I couldn't because it was 1 frame a second. If I recorded, I think I might have crashed my computer. But I just got a bucket of lava. I put it right there, and I killed all of them. And somehow the bucket of lava actually pushed them onto that porter, by the way. And they all came in here. But this porter wasn't working. So what happened is that they were all stuck in here, and I had to do another lava spill. You remember I had water in here? If you put lava on top of water, you get smooth stone. That's how the smooth stone got there. But anyway, I had to kill them. There was no choice there. I had to kill every single one of them. Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. But once I killed all of them, it was fine. In fact, it happened one time before that, and I didn't cancel it. I probably should have. But what had happened is there was about 400 villagers that time, and they all wound up getting into the smeltery, but the smeltery wasn't working, so I popped it open and accidentally let them all loose. Oops. So yeah, it works to an extent. Here, I think I look up villagers. Yeah, we have these golden lassos. Those are my villagers that I have. I might create some kind of trading system. Might not. I need to tear this out. But if I create a trading system, it'll be another episode. So the emeralds it produced like 460 emeralds over the course of a week. Or something like that. And that's because when this fills up, it gets like 460 and it stops filling. Like, when it kills the villagers, it just stops filling up. So, I don't know why. It's a kind of an arbitrary number. It's actually like 462.225 or something weird. I drained a couple blocks off so it would work, but then you can't drain... Oh, that's why... Okay. You can't drain all of the blocks off because then they don't die. By smeltery means. What happened was with the thousand is I drained it, but I forgot to leave just a tiny amount in there. That's what this is. That tiny amount that would have been in there. And so they were just it stopped killing them. Or maybe that's a 400. Anyway, point being, bunch of villagers bad. I still don't know what to do with these doors yet. I mean, I see these are up in the top, advanced drawbridges. They have this block in here, so they look like that, but this is what they look like normally. The little mouth faces down, and I put this in here. The advanced drawbridges, you can specify what goes where, and we could make shapes out of different types of materials. it seems cool, but I don't know what kind of shapes I want to make. Okay, so I thought, oh gosh, the chickens. I thought I was going to need a bunch of eggs, so I just put a bunch of chickens in there, and it turns out I don't. But I'm going to leave them there for now. That's what that is, basically. I thought I need chickens. I made a second golem for in here, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 growth lamps, and it's just making all these things grow. So, yeah. You might wonder how I'm getting emeralds. Emeralds are from the emerald farm that I made. I made the emerald farm because, again, I kind of copped out. And it's not tied, it's just floating. I should probably make it float somehow. Maybe pour some liquid glowstone on it or something. I don't know. I'll do something. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so I'm just trying to update you guys on everything. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of building stuff in future episodes because I feel like I'm almost completely automated. I have ridiculous amounts of everything. Except for mithril. Oh! Finally a mithril! Finally! Holy crap. Oh. Anyway, this is taking me forever to get. I'll show you what. I'll show you and I tell you what. I'll show you this mess. This mess is fluid terminals. I have done a lot of work. I couldn't come up with, that's new too. Couldn't come up with an episode, guys. I'm sorry. I just kind of did a bunch of little stuff. And before I realized it, it was like, oh my gosh, I have a ton of stuff that I did without being on camera. Sorry. Holy crap, is that all? Yeah, adamantine. Whew. Thank you, Ender Quarry. So, you might wonder, okay, well, the adamantine's going in there, but I don't see, a basin for it to go into. I'm trying not to step on that. Okay. And that's because there's not a basin. If you look up, there is this fluid stuff. These are the hardest things to get in the world. These buckets. You cannot just have a regular fluid magma crucible a magma crucible into a fluid transposer setup. It will not fill up a bucket this way. They will not melt in the magma crucible. It will not fill up a bucket when it's placed. Like, even if you had the liquid and you put it, it just won't fill up the bucket. I don't know why. I think it's just meeting of the minds. So, it's meeting of the mods is what it is. They didn't communicate or something. So what I did is I put in my materials in here, melted it down, pumped the liquid from there into our fluid transposer, and it still won't fill up a bucket, right? I was like, oh no, it won't fill up a bucket. I don't know what to do. But there are these things. I wonder if I have any. Florb? Yeah, these things. These magmatic florbs. Crazy sauce. Let me show you how to make them. So, these florbs kind of act like buckets in a way. These guys. So you have to make them with slag, sawdust, slime balls, and blaze powder. You get slag from the induction smelter, and oh gosh, it's actually, let's see, you get slag from the induction smelter, often from rich slag, which is what I use. I think I also use cinnabar to get, just regular slag. I had the materials finally. Anyway, so I made a few of these things. What you do with these, they're kind of like buckets, but kind of not. So you put them in here, and it fills it up. It's bleh, and it fills up with the metal, right? These will fill up with the transposer, luckily. And then I was like, well, how am I going to get out? You know, how am I going to get from here into a bucket? You can throw these. I'm not going to throw it right now, but you can throw them, and they blow up. They burst open with a bucket full of junk, with a bucket full of metal, whatever metal you put in here. So I think I originally had like adamantine in there. No, not adamantine. Atlaris or something like that. I had something in there. I got so frustrated. I threw it against the wall and poof, and it blew up, and it had molten metal everywhere. I stepped in and I was like, oh gosh, that's hot. I was getting hurt. So I was like, oh wait. How am I going to pick this up? I ran over here. I grabbed a bucket. I went over here, picked it up. Seriously, so the roundabout way, you have to get these things in a bucket. I'll tell you what have to be in a bucket in just a second. So you have to fill up a floor in this. You have to, first of all, you have to melt them in a smeltery. Then pipe them into a fluid transposer. And then, that's why this is here actually, to power it. And then, once they're in the fluid transposer, it fills up the floor. You grab your floor, come over here, run over here. No, I probably should have set up closer, but run over here. I can't throw it right now. You right click if it's full, and it throws it, and it fills up this little space. Then you have a bucket in your inventory. You fill up the bucket with a right click, and then you have it to use. So if I look at bucket right now, you can see I have all these metals. I will not ever get rid of these. Why is this so important? Why do I need all these buckets? Well, the buckets of these things is how you tell something to filter it. So I could have made more of these basins and it sucked out, been really ugly and sucked out the blocks. But then when I need alloys, I have to come over here, I have to remelt these things, and do all this, that, and the other, and it's just kind of a pain. Really, it's just kind of a pain. Not that figuring out how to filter these things wasn't a pain. So what I did, I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. I'll just anyway. So I pulled those out, and I ended up with them in here. But I was like, wait, how am I going to get them out? Because they only pull out, and see, that's an import bus, so that doesn't count. But they only pull out of the system, blah, 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 where am I? I had it right here. But they only pull out if you have the bucket, like, in these spots you have the bucket. So, right now, I have all these buckets. 222, 436, 544, 541. It's from these quarries going, like 3 kilobuckets. That's 3,000 buckets of molten silver that I have. I have all these buckets. It's ridiculous buckets of stuff. And each bucket is, I think, like 7 ore or something. That's fine. So, I got all these buckets and I couldn't get them out. I was like, oh no, I can't get them out. What am I going to do? Did I just lose all that stuff? No. So, that's why I did that. And now that I have it, I'm just pumping more and more in there. And again, the liquid is important because now we can just pump the liquid back into this smeltery when we get the mithril going. And once we pump it into here, it's already liquid, right? So we don't have to wait for it to melt. So it'll automatically combine. It'll be like, okay, I want 2 or 3 buckets. I don't know. I want so many things of tartarite. So it'll pump Atlaris and adamantine in here. And it'll automatically mix because it's already liquid. And then it'll just pump right back out. And that's the idea. That needs to be off. So it decreases wait time, essentially. Yeah. So that's very important to have those buckets. The problem, as you saw, is I only have 18. I have 18 buckets of mithril in here, but this is before I figured out that I need the buckets and stuff. And oh, by the way, before you guys try to suggest it, watch this. Why am I going over here? I have a terminal over here for a reason. You cannot have a bunch of buckets, by the way. This is the other thing I tried to do. I was like, okay, well, I'll grab mithril. I'll just put the bucket here, and it'll fill up. It'll fill up. It'll fill up. It doesn't fill. I don't know why, and that's not really there. So, for whatever reason, I think the mods just don't communicate that well. Yeah, so that's that. You can't put a florb in there either. See, I'm clicking, I can't get it in there. This is what it's supposed to do. Bloop, redstone. If I put it again, it empties. That's what it's supposed to do. I thought it would do that all the time, but nope. Okay, whew, now that I've got that explained, U for use. No, do not want one out of it. No. 2, 3. Cinnabar. Let's see if there's any more. I could also use rich slag. This is rich slag. So cinnabar or rich slag, I get 3, which would give me 7 bars total. Each bar is worth 144 millibuckets. So 1,000 millibuckets is equal to 1 bucket. Math, guys. Math, even in video games, it's crazy. So we're going to go... I have my calculator up, I'm sorry. Not 1024. 1,000 divided by 144 is equal to 6.94444. So basically 7 times 147, no, 144 is 1,008. Yes! And you might think I'm strange for celebrating, but this means that I can, let's see, let's not take it out of here. Let's turn that off. Okay. I am going to grab my mithril stuff. Oh, and, okay, and you also notice my food source is golden apples. I can actually eat these without being hungry. Very interesting. But yeah, so that's my food source, just because I can. Okay. Oh yeah, I got my mithril. Let's put the mithril. Let's see, make sure that goes in there. Okay, this is off. Perfect. So the mithril is, I got 4, and then this, no, not this guy. Woo, I almost did that. We are going to, yeah, rich, yeah, I got loads of rich slag. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. This is going to make 3, which is going to be 7 total. We better make 3, or I'm going to be mad. 3. Thank you. And this is how we get slag. So that is 7 total, which is exactly what we need, right? This is what I wanted. One of these is equal to 144 millibuckets. Got it. Okay. I'm smart. Okay, so that's how I know that. Click that there. Oh, this is... need a empty hand. Oh, whitelist, it's blacklisted. Fills it up. Fills it up. Fills it up. Oh, wait. Oh, please fill it up. What you're not filling? What you're not filling? That's intake. Yeah. Why are you not filling? Oh, molten manganese. Okay. Okay, let's turn that off. And stupid manganese. Let's turn this on. Nope. Take it out. Take it out, please. Oh, I know. I know why. Because I turned this off. Woohoo! Yellow. Turn that. Bloop. Toggle that. Okay, so now let's turn this back off. Actually, that can stay on, I think. Because this is not yellow right now. Perfect. Okay. See the manganese. It's there. Manganese. Manganese. I don't know, guys. Okay, so flip it on. Blub, 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 blub. Yes! 1008. Just what I said it would be. Then this will fill up. Blub, blub, blub. Yes! I have waited for this for so long. Whoops, what did I do? Oh, hit the number pad. Okay, so we go over here. We right click. Boom! Right there. Do not jump in it. Ow, fire, fire, ow, fire. That's what happens if you jump in the fire. Yeah, I could eat a golden apple. I don't really need it. And then, voila! Right click it. Bucket of mithril. Grab this handy dandy tool. We will take that out. That. Don't need this. Don't need that anymore. So crazy. So I originally thought you had to have it facing the other way in order to put it in. You don't. So this is, right here is just a smeltery drain, as is this one. I just got inside the smeltery and had it face me. You do not need this in order to push things back in. It can actually be just this way. I'm an idiot. Okay. So what I want is an import bus, right? Import, ME, import bus. Okay. And we're just gonna plop it on here. And it should be gone. Be gone! So, yes. So, our other thing, let's see it. Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, it doesn't work on this. Like, I don't understand. I'm shift right clicking. It doesn't work. You actually have to break it with a pickaxe. I think it's just because it's extra utilities. Again, one mod not talking to the other. Yeah. Okay, let me reference something real quick and I'll be back. Okay, guys. So, now that we have the mithril bucket, we're going to just plop it right there. Boink. That's it. That's the whole reason we needed this. Actually, it's not the whole reason. When we are doing our pushing alloys in here, or metals in there to get it, you know, whatever. We also need it for it, or if we wanted to pull it out for any other reason, we can. So the biggest problem now is that I don't have mithril. I don't have a mithril thing that I can put right here. I have checked all these. Perhaps I'll just scroll over it for now. Infoscolium, adamantine, manganese, platinum, ardite, gold, copper, ferrous, more copper, okay, and lead, all do not mix together. So they can all go in that smeltery, smelt down, they'll come out as their raw source without becoming an alloy. So I did that over there, and I did, where's my other one? I did this one over here. Similarly, silver, promethium, orichalcum, aluminum, tin, more aluminum, iron. Okay. I think I already said silver, but you know, there's different kinds of silver from different things. Cobalt, all of that. Carmot, hourglass ore, outlaris, zinc, rubricium, deep iron, silver, and astral silver all do not mix together. So, whew, that's a bunch. Okay, I'm going to check my time, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, wow, I did not realize how long I was talking. This is already a long episode, so I'm going to end it pretty much here. I'm going to end up talking about this guy. It is an inventory binder. Like I said, just going to do this real quick. This guy right here, in stone, any kind of head and ender pearl on either side, and this binds your inventory. Now you can't access it. I'm right clicking now, left clicking. It doesn't do anything. And the reason I have it set up like this is because I want it to pull out stone, dirt, marble, redstone, and these are whitelisted items. And what happens, so if I were to turn this on, actually something else I wanted to pull out is cobblestone. Let's do this. I want to show you guys real quick what it does. Okay. So we're going to actually put in cobblestone. And watch, when I turn this on, let's put it in our hotbar so you can see it, because it's going to disappear quick. Oops, hold on. Okay. Nope, stop, please. Okay, we're going to turn it on. Watch the hotbar. Boom, boom, boom. Takes it out, right? Takes it right out of my inventory. Now this works so long as there's a chunk loader here wherever I am. It's actually kind of useless right now. It would have been really good to have had in the beginning of the game. I just didn't know about it. If you're mining down there, and you've got something like this set up, it will automatically pull whatever is in your inventory out, unless you have a whitelist or a blacklist like this. Whitelist is better because, as I figured out pretty quick, once you take a single point of damage on your, say, your pickaxe, it reads it as a different pickaxe and then yanks it out of your inventory if you have it blacklisted. So that didn't work. Oh, also I moved my chunk loader in here. So yeah, that's how you kind of set it up. I could set it up to a tesseract. I could have set it up, I think I could have set it up with the ME stuff. That's cool. Oh, you might notice I have boatloads of extra drives. I made these guys because of the quarries. I didn't want to overload. And I have this one too. These are the 16Ms that I was having so much trouble with earlier in the game. And this is going to be straight up fluid. In fact, I bet they're done. Fluid. Yep, 8. They don't stack. Oh, don't want another one. So we're just going to throw these guys in there. And this is just for basically, again, the quarry actually. So that when the liquid metals go in, it'll just fill up. You'll notice on these liquids, they can only hold 5 fluid types versus on the solids, they hold 63 types. So that's why all of these are orange. You can see right there, orange. They're all filled up 5 apiece, but not, you'll notice, but they're not filled up to their maximum limit. And there's another 16M. That's my first one. Thought I had, oh, and there's 2 more. So, and I already, oops, let's make this as much as we can. 496 priority. And yeah. Okay, guys, so that is the episode. I am sorry it's just a review, but I really wanted to tell you guys what I've been up to. And next episode, we will certainly start doing something fun. Anyway, so until next time, I will see you guys. Wait, until next time, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys later. See you guys later. I'm trying to mix up my my new lava. Oh, okay. I'm trying to mix up my intro and outro a little bit. I kind of like, I like the intro. Hi, this is Narcoleptic Cheetah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later.